washing machine is overfilling, taking too long to fill, or not filling at all, the cause could be a defective water inlet valve. The valve can fail either electrically or mechanically. To determine if the valve has failed electrically, you should test each valve coil for continuity, which will indicate whether or not a continuous electrical path is present. You can choose from a variety of multimeters to perform the test. For this demonstration, we will use both analog and digital models. When using an analog model, first rotate the range selection dial to the lowest setting for ohms of resistance. Then calibrate the meter by pinching the probes together while adjusting the needle to read 0. When using a digital model, again rotate the dial to the lowest setting for ohms of resistance, or resistance with tone if your meter has this option. Before you begin, make sure the inlet valve has been removed or isolated from the appliance. Now, use a probe to touch one terminal of the coil you're testing, and the second probe to touch the other terminal. If the meter reading shows a result between 500 and 1500 ohms of resistance, the coil has continuity. However, if the meter's needle does not move, or the digital display does not change significantly, there is no continuity, which means the valve has failed electrically and will need to be replaced. Determining if the valve has a mechanical defect can be more difficult. First, confirm that there is sufficient water pressure to the inlet valve. To help determine this, shut off the water supply. Disconnect the hot and cold water supply lines from the inlet valve, and hold them over a bucket or a wash tub. Now turn the water supply back on, and observe whether or not there is a strong flow of water jetting out of the lines. A weak flow indicates low water pressure, which could be caused by a problem with the water supply lines or valves. Low water pressure prevents the inlet valve from closing properly, resulting in overfilling and water trickling into the tub when the washer is not in use. However, if the water flow coming out of the supply lines is strong, the inlet valve itself is probably restricted and will need to be replaced. Trying to clean out an old valve is not recommended due to the risk of part failure after repair.